peace. Wonderful light drive here. It's so wonderful to be alive at this moment. To breathe in this fresh air and being out in nature. I love to be out in nature because it makes me more connected. It makes me more seeing more the abundance and the greatness of everything. And to have the sun out now and feel the spirit of spring coming is wow. Not only outside of me, it's like my world is it's crazy and I love it so much. Today I want to talk about energy and vibration combined with my feelings and what that means for me. Because for me, everything is vibration. Everything is energy. I see it more and more clearly in my mind that everything is vibrating. New science clearly shows that, also in quantum physics, that on the smallest level, there are no particles anymore. Everything that seems so solid starts to disappear. And there's just space, infinite space in which everything is a wave, it's vibrating. And sure, in my experience, it maybe seems solid because I can touch it. I can feel it and smell it, taste it and see it. But is it really there? Is it really there to begin with? Or is it more an interpretation of my mind? My mind interpreting different kinds of frequencies and then suggesting to me what is outside of me, generating a picture of something that is just at certain different kinds of levels. I love that concept because when I take it further, that means that my thoughts, I think, and my emotions are too. Every thought I think has a certain kind of vibration, and every emotion I have has a certain vibration too. And what if I always know at every moment how I do vibrationally? Equal vibrations are matching together. Equal vibrations are drawn to each other. Always. It cannot not be. That's what law of attraction is in its basic form, but equal vibrations are matching each other. And as then I use that concept, as I think a thought, I have a thought, therefore also a perception, because every perception I have of something is a certain thought. As I think a thought, there's also always an emotional response to it. I always feel about something a certain way. It can never not be that way, because it always is. And what if this emotion I have shows me on which vibratory level I am? On which vibratory state I vibrate? When I have a subject like death or money, I have certain opinions and beliefs about that subject. And therefore a certain kind of feeling attached to it. And as I feel that kind of way, the feeling shows me how, if the perception I have, the thought I think, is in alignment with myself, is in alignment with the greater consciousness, the consciousness that sees more, the awareness that is more expanded, that I am now in this moment, and then indicates me through my emotions if I expand more. I mean, it makes sense, because when I feel bad, and with bad I don't mean bad in itself, it's more an unpleasant feeling. It's a feeling that feels unpleasant in myself. We attach different kinds of words to it, but it's more an unpleasant feeling in my whole body. As I feel unpleasant about something, and the thought about lack, that there could lack something, is always feeling me bad, because it's absolutely speaking not true. There can never lack something in a universe where everything is already created, where everything is already existing in this moment, in this very moment. And as I shift my perspective of something, on any subject that I have, I start to feel differently. For example, when I have an experiencing now, I feel a bit about it a certain way. As I go then maybe 5 years into the future, I have a different perspective of what I experienced now. Therefore, see it differently. For example, when someone broke my heart and I feel terrible, I feel like, it tears me apart. After a certain kind of time, where I start to learn about that experience, as I start to shift my focus, my point of attention, my perspective, I start to feel differently. I start to feel differently about the subject that teared me apart once upon a time. And it doesn't matter which subject that is. I love it for me to make it a feeling game instead of an action game. Therefore also a vibrational game, because everything is vibration. And as I start to do things out of inspiration, do things that are making me feel better in the moment, like singing, dancing, filming myself, talking to myself, it doesn't matter through which means I do that, through which means I feel better. I start naturally change my perspective, because I take on a perspective that is more of myself, that is more connected to myself, but also that is seeing it from a greater perspective. And as I do that over and over and over again, make it in the process of consistently thinking thoughts that make me feel better moment by moment, shifting my perception all the time, I start to feel moments of complete bliss, moments of complete joy, fulfilled, all from within. And that's the cool thing about energy, because it's reflecting me back how I do vibrationally, how I do inside of me, how I feel is reflected back in my outside world. How I do vibrationally is always reflected back in how I do vibration inside of me. Yeah, was good, like short moment of whatever. I always see it in my outer world. The beliefs that I have inside of me are reflected back there. I love it. Sure, it's my own perception. Sure, it's my own interpretation. of things, of vibration. But I love it because it feels amazing, and I feel that it's true. It makes sense. Not only that it makes sense, it makes me feel expanded, makes me more alive, more vibrant. When I feel bad, I feel like contraction. I feel contracted. I feel like things that make me excited, that made me wow, gave me a sense of wonder, are just like But as soon as I feel better, I see the world in a complete different view. Completely different. And it's awesome. So awesome that I wanted to share it with you. So, have a nice day. Enjoy. And see you guys later.